I have lived in Orlando, Florida for over 25 years. I have raised my children here and I've learned to love this place. And I can tell you without a doubt that you can raise your family here too. And if you're curious, stick around because I'm going to share with you 5 things to know before you move to Orlando, Florida. Hey, I'm Rosie, your trusted real estate agent in Orlando, Florida. And I'm here to share with you 5 things to know before you move to Orlando, Florida. And I'm going to start, and I have some notes here. And I'm going to start with the number 1, which is hurricanes. Hurricanes happens once in a while. And it doesn't happen all the time, and they don't come exactly on top of your city. If you are in Orlando, it doesn't happen, like I said, all the time. However, when it happens, you must take it very serious and you must have all the necessities like food and water. At the same time, you cannot panic and run to the store when you just heard that there's going to be a hurricane and it's miles and miles away, because these storms tend to change direction at the end, right there, and it's not worth for your health to run to the store and finish all the water. And that's what happened to me. I panicked and I went to the store. I didn't know what to expect. And literally people, a lot of people, especially the ones that just moved to the area, have this way of behaving, not knowing. So that's the number 1. Now, number 2, parents with kids that are in high school, this is for you. So I will make an appointment with a counselor. For sure, I will make an appointment with a counselor. I did that with my 2 kids, and I think that I am so thankful that I did, because I was able to sit down with the counselor and listen to all the benefits Florida has for your children. And sometimes we don't know, every state has different things. Florida, as an example, Florida has a program called Florida Dual Enrollment Program. This is something that we took advantage of with our kids. These programs allows them to take courses of college while they are in high school. And at the end of the whole thing, they're gonna be able to graduate with their GED of high school and their associate's degree for college. So that to me was no-brainer. I needed to take advantage of that, and we did. I'm so glad that we did. However, there is some rules you have to follow. You have to ask your counselor. Their GPA has to be in a certain number. They have to hit that number. At the end, it's not for everybody, but if your child is able to do that and qualify, it will be an amazing way to save money. Number 3, each theme park has its own rates. So the benefit of being a resident in Orlando, Florida, is because you get to buy a yearly pass. In each of the parks, you get to do that if you want to. And that will save you money, because you can go as many times as you want, and you can have vacation all the time. Basically, we're in the land of vacation. Number 4, know the neighborhoods of Orlando, especially if you are a family that want to move to the area. And by the way, if you want to do that, you are welcome to call me, text me, email me that you're interested to live in the area. I can help you with anything and answer any questions. Going back to my notes. So I'm going to mention some of the neighborhoods I believe that are good neighborhoods for families. Winter Park, Winter Garden, Dr. Phillips, Windermere, and for sure Lake Nona. There are many more. However, I'm just going to stick around with these 5. And for sure, I want to mention Lake Nona being in the top right now. It's one of the top hottest growing communities right now. And I have a video, by the way, on this community. You're welcome to watch it after you see this one. And you're gonna see it in the description below, so you can click on it and see what's going on in this area. And I am gonna be doing also videos in Spanish, just so you know, if you're a Latina. Number 5 now, And then I wanted to mention that in Orlando, there's just not theme parks. There's so many more than theme parks, and I'm really thankful that exist these parks, that you pay your ticket and your yearly pass. It's amazing because you get to do that. But what if you just don't want to do that? Where are you going to do? What? There's more. When I came here to live for the first time, I really thought Orlando was just Disney World and Universal Studios and that's it, you know. But there's a whole city that some people don't even bother going anymore to the parks, you know. It's more tourists, people that moved for the first time to the area. However, there's many things that you can see, like the Orlando Museum of Art, and you can, which is amazing. There's many museums besides that. Also, you can go check if you like hiking, by the way, you can go to Shingle Creek. When I went to Shingle Creek, I thought that it was amazing. I think that are places that you can bring your family, your kids. You can even bring your bicycle, and these are times where you can be intimate. You can have intimacy with your children, and you can just let go of any kind of technology and just be a family. Walking left and right, you're gonna love it if you're a person that love nature like me. Another place that you can go to is rent a bike in Winter Garden. There's a place called Wheel Works. And I did that last time and I loved it. I didn't have my bike with me, so we rented a bike, me and my family, and we went far because this place is big. It's a place you can walk, you can run, you can have your dogs, you can have your bike, and there's miles and miles of territory that you can go, and you're just breathing nature, and that's something that honestly I love, and I hope that you do too, because it is worth it for your health and for your brain, by the way. And also there's another place that I really like. It's called the Scenic Boat Tour in Winter Park. I have to read because I can remember every word. I just know the place. But it's the Scenic Boat Tour in Winter Park. It is really nice to go there. You just sit down and relax and see all the view, enjoy the view. It's just a time of reflecting and having that peace of mind away from the crowd, away from the noise, and I think it's worth it. In other words, there's so much to do, and I just mentioned a few things, but there's so much to do that you don't really have to end up in a Disney park or in a Universal Studios, or or SeaWorld or any of that. So also, depending on the neighborhood you're living in, you're gonna experience that. If they are organized, you're gonna have many events, because in Orlando I realized there's so many neighborhoods that are big, small. Everybody has an event to do, a celebration to do, like for example the 4th of July. Everybody celebrates the 4th of July, but every community has their own way to do it, and it's fun to go from community to community. It's something that I like to do. Also, some of the communities have their movie nights. The movie nights is interesting because they are very family oriented, and you get to sit down in the park or with your kids with popcorn and everything to watch something that is good in front of you. A nice movie with your children. Also, they have live music in many areas that you can enjoy with your family. Wine tasting. Guys, it's just a lot of things that happens in the area of Orlando, Central Florida. One thing I want to share with you that is interesting to me, because when I came to Orlando, I thought, I'm gonna go to the South. I'm gonna live in the South, thinking that way, And of course, who doesn't understand that? Because if you see the United States, Florida is down, right? Down the South, like that, we're the end. However, from Orlando to Miami is not considered the South. There is diversity, demographic, and culture here. It's very diverse, and therefore, if you're in Orlando and you want to go to the South, you have to go to the North. It's funny, but you do have to go to the north. And when you are in North Florida, then starting from there, you are in the south. And then, of course, you gotta go to Georgia and you're in the south. So that's a point that I wanted to share with you that I didn't know until, I realized, wow, this is really a different area, a different way to see things, If you have found this video valuable, then consider to subscribe to my channel and follow me in social media, Instagram and Facebook, where there are tons of tips, there are tons of advice about how to buy and sell your house here in Orlando, Florida. And do not hesitate to call me or text me or email me, okay? I can help you to move to Orlando, Florida. And remember, you have a choice every single day. Choose to live happy. Thank you for watching.